I am Kendrick Orsua, and my topic for today is the digital self and other in cyberspace. So, the digital age, compared to the 1990s, we use internet today as a way to communicate with other people that we know in real life, such as our family, our friends, our schoolmates, and our workmates. And we get to interact with them every day by using mobile phones or smartphones. Most of the interactions nowadays happen through the use of the internet, specifically social media. Thus, we create our own digital self, which is different from our real self. Or do we create an entirely different self when we use internet? And how can we differentiate our digital self from our real self? Or do we create just a partial self? So, our online identity and self in cyberspace. So, according to the internetsociety.org, your online identity is not the same as your real world identity because the characteristics you represent online differ from the characteristics you represent in the physical world. Every website you interact with has its own idea of your identity because each one of you visit sees you and your characteristics differently. In summary, when you visit a website like Facebook, you create your separate or different identity in that website, and your identity on Facebook is very much different from your identity on Twitter and on Instagram. So that's what it says. So we create a digital version of ourselves by self-consciously creating virtual representations of ourselves or avatars by interacting with others, providing real-life information about yourself, ourselves, and interactions with websites. Selective self-presentation and impression management. When we create our digital self or interact with others digitally, or when we realize that we're being watched, our behaviors often change because we want to impress others, thus creating a different version of ourselves, or we just show a partial versions of our real selves. And we carefully choose what behavior from our real self we will show to the online world, because we want other people to like us, so we show our good sides, and we often avoid showing our negative sides or bad sides, thus creating a different version of ourselves. The impact of online interactions of the self. Online interactions do not require us to exert emotional and cognitive effort. We can interact with others despite the time delays, or we did not need to show our real selves to other people. According to Crot, some studies have shown that online interaction cause decreased happiness level to the users. This also contributes to the feeling of jealousy when we browse social media by comparing ourselves to other people. Like when we browse Facebook, we see others who are, we dress, who wear clothes better than us, go to places that we can't go. We often feel jealous of them, and sometimes it may develop into hate, which is not good, and it's a negative effect. Extend itself in the digital world by Russell W. Bell. He separated his theory, which is the extended self and digital world, into five things. Which first, the dematerialization. The second is re-embodiment. Third is sharing. Number four is construction of self, and last and the fifth is distributed memory. So, boundaries of the online self. We must protect our real self in the online world. So we must follow these boundaries. So first, we must stick to safer sites. We must avoid dangerous or suspicious sites. So we must stick to safer sites like Facebook. I think it's safe, but nowadays it become more dangerous. Second, guard your passwords. This is becoming common nowadays that people other people can access your accounts like Facebook because you don't apply stronger passwords in your accounts. Third, Be choosy about your online friends. You must choose wisely who you will add on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Fourth, remember that anything you put online or post in a site is there forever, even if you try to delete it. So you must choose wisely what you'll post on social media. Fifth, don't be mean or embarrass other people online. So this is very important because I have experienced it myself. So be kind to other people online, even if they are not being kind to you, because that will just create a bigger mess. It will just, yeah, it will create a bigger mess, and so it's better to not be mean or embarrass others. And last, limit what you share. So social media is a dangerous place. Just believe me, and you must limit what you share about yourself and about your family or friends. So that's all. You must set boundaries of your online self. You must set boundaries in the things you post on social media. That's all. Thank you.